Hello everybody, this is Basker back again with a quick look video. Today we're going to be taking a look at Google's AI experiment Quick Draw. This is sort of a game, but the actual point of it is to draw pictures such as it'll say draw a coffee cup. And you're supposed to, in 20 seconds, draw something that looks sort of like a coffee cup. And then the AI is going to try to guess what it is that you drew. And you can see this is kind of a game. It'll give you 6 keywords to draw. And your idea is to try to get it to actually guess it. You don't want to confuse it. You're trying to actually make it guess it. So keep your shapes basic is kind of the tool to use here. You can kind of see like that's probably a basketball, it's my glasses, a spider, a thumbtack, coffee cup, hanger, that kind of thing. And you want to help Google teach this AI how to associate words with pictures. And I mean that seems like wow, how would you do that? But if you think about it, that's what you do every day when you look at something. I mean, I'm looking at my monitor right now. I know it's a monitor. Instinctively, I can identify a word with the object in front of me, and that's what Google's trying to do for a computer. It's trying to get a computer to just instinctively know what it's looking at. So this is a really cool project in my opinion. I'll post a link to how to find it down in the description, but you can just Google Quick Draw and it'll be probably the first link that you see. It was for me. And it's also there's some articles out there that kind of describes this process, and I'm going to try to pick out 1 or 2 of them that I think look really good, and I'll put those in the description too in case you're really interested in the programming behind it and the idea behind the AI experiment itself. I'm really into that kind of stuff, so it might be something you might want to look at too. But anyways, I got this in full screen mode. It just run in the browser. I'm using a mouse strictly because I'm recording. Ideally, you would actually want to do this on like a tablet or your phone, so you can actually draw with your finger. It's a lot easier. I'm a pretty good artist, but when it comes to drawing with a mouse, you're going to see that I'm not that great. And on top of it, you only have 20 seconds to really draw this basic shape. You can click up here and you can see the about, and you can watch a quick video about more details behind it, who made it, and you can click here and see other AI experiments. And beyond that, we're just going to get right on into it. So you just click on Let's Draw, and it'll give us a random word to draw. I'm not sure how big the library is. I've seen some really out there odd things. A lot of it's up to interpretation, so it's really interesting to see how the AI is able to determine what it is you're actually drawing, since some of these things are really out there. Like I had fan earlier, and it's like, well, what's a fan? Could be a ceiling fan, could be a rotary fan, could be a hand fan, could be a person sitting in a stadium cheering on their baseball team. It's all up to interpretation. So it's kind of interesting to see how the AI can get this stuff. And at the end of it, we'll show you a little bit about how it's able to decide some of that stuff. So anyways, we're going to get right into this, and it wants us to draw an octagon.
I see line. Or hexagon. Oh, I know, it's octagon.
See, really basic shapes, fairly easy to do. But they're not usually quite that easy. So now it wants us to draw an alarm clock.
I see circle. Or clock. Oh, I know, it's alarm clock.
Let's see, there you go. And a flower.
I see spoon. Or lollipop. Oh, I know, it's flower.
There you go. So you don't have to get super specific on it. Just some basic shapes is what it's looking for. A castle.
I see door. Or dumbbell. Or rifle. Or shoe. Oh, I know, it's castle.
There you go. And you could already tell I was being a little too detailed, probably because it took me too long to draw it. You should be able to draw whatever it is in 20 seconds. So a phone. That's actually an interesting way of doing it. I mean, the phone is, that could be a lot of things. It could be, an old style phone, a hand phone. Yeah, I'm not sure what to draw here, actually. I'm going to go with
I see circle.
Maybe a basic.
Or peanut. Or spoon. Or teapot. Or wristwatch. I see yoga. Or bear. Or bottle cap. Or skull. Or teddy bear. Sorry, I couldn't guess
Okay, I
it.
couldn't get it out. You know, I was going
I
for
see
an old
elephant.
rotary style phone, and not exactly sure how to draw a phone offhand in 20 seconds. You know, a smartphone would just look like a rectangle, so I don't think that would be a good one to go with. Crocodile. Now, okay, now this one seems like this is going to be a little more involved, so let's see here. Mm,
I see hockey puck. I see frying pan. Or hot dog. Or drill. Or marker. I see helicopter. Oh, I know, it's crocodile.
okay, that's beyond me that it was able to get crocodile from that, but alrighty. I mean, I can see it is obviously starting to look like an animal, so I don't know if it has a very limited number of animals, like maybe it only has like a certain number of, like a reptile with spiky teeth, maybe. Maybe crocodile is the only one it has in its language bank. I honestly don't know. But that's kind of cool. So if we actually click on these, so you know I'm dumbfounded by crocodile, so if I click on it, it'll tell me, here's what you drew. It also thought that it might look like some of these, and here's a crocodile. You can see this is somebody else's version of a crocodile, and it's actually, you know, pretty close to what I drew. So that's kind of interesting. I thought could have been a key. I'm not sure exactly how it thought it might have been a helicopter. I mean, width and height, I guess, basically there. But then here's what some other people drew for crocodiles. And you can see these are much better. I mean, like this or this, I could understand. That actually looks more like a chameleon, maybe. But, um, you know, this is how it's determining what it's pulling. I really like this one. That's funny looking. But that's how it's determining what a crocodile looks like. And if I go into octagon, you can see, okay, it could have been a hexagon, could have been a circle. But, you know, pretty much everybody draws pretty much the exact same thing when it comes to something like that. Let's look at telephone, because it couldn't get it. It thought teddy bear, elephant, a bear. But, you know, now that I'm looking at this, I can see exactly why it thought some of that, especially teddy bear. I mean, that's odd shaped, obviously, but bear. But I can see where it's getting that. But if you go down here, you can see what it actually thought phones should look like. And this is actually a really good interpretation. Something like this would have been a great one, probably. This is more like I was going for, but when I started drawing it, I drew it off the hook, and initially I was thinking, I should have put it on the hook, but I didn't start that way, so I couldn't undo it. But there you go. There's what some phones look like. And this is not by any means what everybody has drawn. In fact, I've seen some where I'll get into it and they changed over time. I'll get the same keyword and I'll draw it, and then I'll look at the pictures that it thought it could be. And some of them aren't in there anymore, so it's random what it's choosing on this, I believe. But there you go. That is Quick Draw. And like I said, it is a game. And it is kind of a little fun time waster, some waiting room game, that kind of thing. Sitting on your break at work or something like that, help out Google, play some games. Doodling like this has been shown to relieve stress and help your mind think creatively. So it kind of helps you too. But anyways, I thought this was something that was pretty cool. I've been playing it for, I don't know, couple days now, just off and on, and I thought it would be kind of cool to share, so I wanted to get this out there. So anyways, that's going to be it for this quick look video. If you like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.